سلام، چطورین؟ خوبین؟ چه خبر؟ Today we're going to focus on the most common future time expressions in Persian.
Let's start with the basics. Tomorrow in Persian is farda. The day after tomorrow is pas farda. Tomorrow morning is farda sobh. And tomorrow night is farda shab. And now the patterns. Just like for our past time expressions, we have two highly frequent patterns for the future tense. You can study all our time patterns together in the playlist Persian Time Expressions. With the first future time pattern, we can form time expressions like in an hour, in 2 days, in 3 nights, and so on. We start this pattern with our number and continue with our time units, just like we did with its parallel past time pattern that gave us phrases like an hour ago, 2 days ago, 3 nights ago, and so on. But here we end with dige. Dige has many different meanings and functions in Persian. When it's used as an adjective, it primarily means other or another. And within a time expression, it means next. So a time phrase like in an hour, in other words, an hour from now would be ye saat dige in Persian. In 2 days would be do roz dige. 3 nights from now would be se shab dige. In 4 weeks would be 4 hafte dige. 5 months from now would be 5 mah dige. And a time phrase like in 6 years in Persian would be 6 sal dige. And now our second future time pattern. With this pattern, we can form phrases like next week, next Saturday, next weekend, and so on. This pattern is corresponding to our second past time pattern, which we use to form time expressions like last week, last Saturday, last weekend, and so on. So here we also begin with our time units and continue with اضافه as our linking element. But instead of پیش or قبل, we use دیگه or آینده. The word آینده means future or upcoming. It is made up of I plus ande. I is the present stem of the verb to come in written Persian, which is آمدن instead of اومدن. And the suffix ande is one of our many equivalents for the English suffix er. So a time phrase like next week would be hafteye آینده in Persian. For next Saturday, we have شنبه دیگه. Next weekend would be آخر هفته آینده. For next month, we have ماه دیگه. Next summer would be تابستون آینده. And for a time expression like next year, we have سال دیگه. Let's practice. Take a look at the sentences and tell me how we can say I'm going to bed in an hour. من یه ساعت دیگه میخوابم. I'm not working next Monday. من دوشنبه آینده کار نمی کنم. Are you traveling next month? تو ماه دیگه مسافرت می کنی؟ Aren't you going out next Sunday? تو یک شنبه آینده نمیری بیرون؟ It will rain tomorrow morning. فردا صبح بارون میاد. The weather won't be nice the day after tomorrow. هوا پس فردا خوب نیست. We're going to اصفهان in 3 weeks. ما 3 هفته دیگه میریم اصفهان. We're not staying home next weekend. ما آخر هفته آینده خونه نمیمونیم. Are you learning a language next summer? شما تابستون آینده زبان یاد میگیرین؟ Aren't you coming to us next week? شما هفته دیگه نمیاین پیش ما؟ They're buying a house in 6 months. اونا 6 ماه دیگه یه خونه میخرن. They're not going to the university next year. اونا سال آینده نمیرن دانشگاه.
Perfect. Now you know how to use your time expressions when talking about future events. Have fun with your Persian and see you soon.